Hi guys. Today, during our mindfulness session at MYOB, there was a question. How do we quieten our mind while we practice mindfulness? That's $1 million question. It's actually a simple two-step process. But before I get into that, let me start by asking a question. Who said that the mind needs to be quiet to practice mindfulness? I know with modern Western mindfulness, with the apps, we may get the impression that mind should be quiet to practice mindfulness, or if thought starts coming in, mind starts wandering, we must bring it back. But that's only one style of mindfulness, concentration-based mindfulness. There is also a second style of mindfulness, awareness and wisdom-based mindfulness. Or let's just call it awareness-based mindfulness to keep it simple. And I feel it's really useful to have both of those mindfulness tools in our toolkit. Even the Buddha gave both of those approaches back in the day. Now let's look at the definition of mindfulness. To me, mindfulness is moment-to-moment awareness of what's happening right now and allowing it to be, accepting it as it is. So these are the two steps to quieten our mind, to find inner peace. Step 1, moment-to-moment awareness. And step 2, allowing or acceptance. Practically speaking, let's say we are practicing mindfulness, we start with focusing on our breath. Now, if our attention wanders off to, what am I going to say in my next meeting? Then we are aware that, okay, this is where my attention is, and we just allow it to be there. We don't try to bring it back. Eventually, it will just come back to the breath. Great. We'll of course allow it to be here. Then it might wander off again. What am I going to have for dinner tonight? We just again allow it to be there. And then eventually, naturally, it would come back to the breath. Great. So with this type of approach, if I was to give you a simple example, that our mind is, let's say, a naughty little child that likes to run amok. If nobody is watching it, let's say we are not practicing any type of mindfulness, then maybe the child just goes crazy. And with concentration-based mindfulness, we are being like a strict parent, asking the child to be quiet. If it tries to wander off, we bring it back. But with awareness-based mindfulness, we are like loving elder brother or loving elder sister that still keeps an eye on the younger sibling, but with this loving attention, without any judgments. And what I found from experience, that the mind eventually just comes back. Not overnight, of course, but wow, that was such a effortless approach. There was no striving, no fighting, no resistance. So I was like, wow, this is, a peaceful shortcut to inner peace. So yeah, this is the approach we will also explore in our mindfulness programs. But in the meantime, feel free to try out this awareness-based approach of a loving elder sibling, and see how that works for you. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.